Welcome to the premiere of the DJ Eric J channel. I'm Eric J, and I will be taking you through my journey of becoming a DJ. I just started off about 6 weeks ago, borrowed some gear from a friend of mine, slowly bought my own gear, my own DJ decks, and I thought it'd be cool before showing you transitions and things like that as I get better, is to do all the product review of everything that I had to purchase and the gear that I use, mainly for DJing, and I'll probably go over some of the YouTube gear that I've chosen to use. I'll also cover things I chose not to use that I purchased also. So why don't we just get into the first one and let's talk about studio monitors. So obviously when you're DJing you have to have speakers, and that starts off with studio monitors, okay? So what I did first off is I bought a pair of used speakers on Craigslist, and they were really good. They were the KRK6s. The only thing I just didn't like about them is there just wasn't enough power. I like to turn the volume up a lot louder in my bedroom, and then also I do a lot of like little barbecues around the house, and then also in our neighborhood we have this cool thing where we do a quarantine happy hour. Everybody keeps their spacing and we have some drinks outside, and I practice and hopefully get a little bit better while doing that. So what I did is with those sixes, I bought those used, and so I was able to sell them and pretty much get all my money but $20 back. So I would highly recommend, as you're beginning, is to take your money and look at used gear also, because mostly with studio monitors, what you'll find, somebody buys them, they put them on a stand, they put them on a desk, and they just use them and listen to them, which means they're fine to buy used. You will see some out there with the cases dented or cracked, and that just tells me that somebody didn't take care of their gear, so stay away from those. The thing about it too is when you buy that, you more than likely can sell it to almost what you paid for, as long as you got a good deal on it too. So I would highly recommend that. So the reason why I upgraded once again was simply because I wanted a little more power, and I was doing a lot of shopping around, looking at reviews. One of my friends has the Yamahas. Those are really good, but they were just a little bit out of my budget and what I feel I needed them for. Also, while I was at Guitar Center talking to the staff there, you know, they let me know, hey, unless you're producing music and vocals and everything like that, these will be just fine. And these ones, obviously, as you're well aware of, are the JBL Mark II 8s. 8-inch speaker, really good horn on it. A lot of power. They're a little heavy, about 20 pounds each, and they're pretty large to go on a desk, so I bought these speaker stands for them. The thing on the back is a little bit different than my sixes. The sixes had an RCA connector, and then also the XLR and the TRS balance. This one only has the XLR and the TRS. Now in the box, you're only going to get the power cord and the speaker. You're not going to get any cable, so make sure you purchase those or have those before you get home, so you don't have to take a trip back to the store, wait in line, and go through all that. So you have, like I said, the XLR, the TRS balance. Also, you have the input sensitivity. You have the high filter trim. You also have the boundary EQ. And then you have a really cool volume knob that you can match your two studio monitors to. Turn it up, turn it down, whatever works out best for you. Every room's a little bit different, and you have to play with them. I know I change the settings when I take mine outside for indoor use. I have my boundary EQ. It's set at -1.5. I have the high filter trim set at 0 and the input sensitivity at a +4. And I just always leave the volume all the way up on them. That way they match both sides, so I'm not trying to get 5.5 or 6.5. It just works well for me. Obviously you have your output, your port for your air to come out of the subwoofer. The cool thing about these is they were on sale for $189 at the time. So I figured for the pair of those, I would save some money instead of buying the Yamahas, and I would take that money and eventually, once I make it out of the bedroom DJing and I start doing a little more events and things like that, then I'll be able to have some money already saved to put towards those speakers while I save up for those, because I like to buy a little bit better quality on the initial. That way I don't have to buy and then rebuy and try to sell. I kind of did that with the studio monitors, but I seen that I would break even. I think I only lost $20 on that first set, and I sold them the same day within a few hours. So that really worked out well. I would highly suggest these for anybody that's just DJing in the bedroom. Maybe do smaller events with their friends, house parties and things like that. I feel they're loud enough. I did a block party on the 4th of July, and it was more than enough power. I didn't have to turn them all the way up, let's say 60-70% volume on them, and they worked out really well. I've enjoyed them so far. They worked out well for me. I think they'd work out well for you if you're just going to do bedroom DJing, some barbecues, and just practicing your skills like I do. And especially at the price at the time. Right now, I just checked Amazon, I checked Guitar Center, they're $249. I would still say they're a pretty good deal, but you're kind of at the point to like buying a different speaker in the 300 price range at the 249. That's going to be a lot better, I feel. But for the price that I got it at, or even looking on eBay or anything used, if you could get them around the 189 range, used, that still would be a good deal. But if you could catch the sale when it comes out again at 189, highly suggest go out and get a pair of these studio monitors. They worked well for me, and that's pretty much it. They've done well. The other thing too is if you like this video, please give me that thumbs up. I'm going to do a lot of other product reviews over the next few weeks of the gear that I use. That's just made, I think, a whole lot more simpler getting started. So subscribe if you'd like, and that way you can catch the next video as soon as it gets released here. Probably in the next 5 to 7 days, I'm going to go ahead and go over that product. And then eventually, like I said, here in a few weeks, we'll get into some transition in maybe a month or so because I need to get a whole lot better. But I also like to thank everybody that puts content out there. I know how hard it is to do these videos, how many takes we have to take. But thank you for all your content that you help get me started, and also all of us that review your products and look at your videos. So big ups to all you guys out there. Keep making the content. It's helping everybody. We're all going to get better. And everybody stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you on this channel next time. Thank you. Have a good day.